All right, hello everybody, and welcome back to some more Stormworks Build and Rescue. We are still searching for fuel. We have 17,000 units at the base. Of course, less 17,000 now, and what I have in the truck, which is just in the fuel tanks. So today's goal is to try and go over here and see if I can see if there's any fuel over there that I can grab. We still need more fuel. I mean, if I could get two more, if I could find two more facilities that have fuel in it that I could get access to, like another 10,000 units, that for me would be perfect. And then we can drill. We could go through at least 10, 11 rods, which might be, I'd be willing to attempt to drill at that. So yeah, just gonna be another long, just a drive-in video. Another drive-in video. Usually it's ships, so this is actually kind of nice being in a truck. I know I really should have. I didn't realize the disaster interval. The default disaster interval versus the maximum disaster interval is it's huge. There's a natural disaster on the way, but I mean, the default natural disaster is yeah. The next season we're gonna turn this disaster rating right down here, but this will just give me a chance to sort of set up the playthrough, right? Well, we went down to the airport, checked out the airport. That's a nice big airstrip, so that's going to be probably our main export base. It's 140,000, so it's a little bit expensive. But yeah, that's going to be our main export hub. Yeah, and I was thinking I could make a tanker and all. I've got three options still now, right? Option number one is continue to search for fuel, which is what I'm doing now. Option number two is take the fuel that I have and drill, see if I can strike oil. And option number three is still the tanker option, which I don't really want to do yet. Like I said, I have a boat that will make it, and I can get another 20,000 units. But if I could not spend any more money, I'd really like that. Yeah. Enjoy the ride. I got Stormworks on the telly here on the YouTube. checking it out. Getting ideas. That's how I get ideas. I watch other people play. Oh yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, if you're wondering where the particles are, under the settings, under general, is it general? Yeah, particles. I have particle effects on reduce. See if we do full. It'll do that. I don't know why it's only going out the one side. So I found that with the big ships, Maybe they're sharing the one. I found that with the big ships, it was really laggy. We factor in like for me, because I have my computer isn't the best computer. My video card isn't the best video card. So once you get the ocean doing what it's doing and the big ships, it really starts to slow down. And then you add in the all the smoke detail. So my hope is that in the new year I'll be able to get a newer video card, and then maybe I'll start editing videos and starting to produce maybe a little bit better quality Stormworks videos, which would be cool. I'd like to eventually do that. I'm still learning the game, right? Still playing around. Like most people. Ah, so fuel run. All right, so I just stay on this road for a while. This is like at this point in the game, though, you're either doing this or you're driving around searching for fuel, or you have a tanker and you're buying fuel and you're selling it to make money to buy fuel to continue to run missions, right? There's no real, at this point in time. I wonder if I'll just cut straight across. At this point in time, there's no real, This is where the game is. But like I say, there's uranium and stuff. I don't have that unlocked, but I sure would like to find it, see where it's at. Oh no, that was kind of weird. Just watching somebody do some mining, and they weren't like right down on the ore. I thought you had to be right on top of it. Oh, that's the other thing we got to figure out, right? Is play around with all that kind of stuff too. So I'm excited. Once we get this fuel up and running, this is it, right? Once we get the fuel up and running, this is it. We'll be able to unlock and explore basically the rest of the game. This is the crunch, the early game crunch. So where I was set up in North Harbor, I was buying fuel and running missions. And now with the additional money that you get from rescues, that might be a better start, because you can keep up onto the fuel costs. You can easily keep up on the fuel costs now. And then I was thinking about coming to this island later on, when I had the tanker, when I had everything set up. But then I thought, you know what? Let's just start on the island. What possibly could go wrong? And then I wasn't thinking. I'm like, just plant the rig on it, get oil right away, because I was thinking of the ocean oil rig platform where you buy it. You lower the wellhead down to the ocean floor, and that's it. And then boom, you get instant access to oil. Now they may have fixed that. You might have to drill now, actually down through the surface of the. You might have to drill down a little bit. But yeah, like here, obviously it makes sense. You have to drill through the crust before you can strike the oil. So yeah, the lag blues is gone. You know, maybe my computer was doing something. I don't know. Maybe Stormworks was trying to figure something out, and it figured out what it needed to figure out there for processing. So I'm happy. I'm happy. Is that bison in the water? It must be. Oh, I wonder if that's the emergency that came up. Yeah, that probably is the emergency that came up. Oh, rescue one casualty to a hospital. Bye. If he's still there on the way back, I'll pick him up on the way back. But I've got the dog. I got the dog, and I don't have another seat in here. What do you want me to do? Can't make my dog walk. All right, so we'll head straight. Oh, there's another village there. See, eventually I want to explore. What's this here? Propellant factory with a train yard. There might be, I'm going to leave that one. There might actually be fuel there too for me to grab. So I want to head that way. That's the goal. I want to head this way over here. Yeah, because if I could just get like, I don't know, another 10k units of fuel, that would be perfect. And over here, if I could find somewhere to get fuel and fuel up, that would be even better. Yeah, I'd like to find the uranium locations and some other stuff. See that gold? It's pretty enticing here. Am I going the right way? No, I'm not. We're going the wrong way. Whoa, that was close. Sometimes you never know, right? It just takes one bump and your truck just gets destroyed. But this is gonna be this one's gonna be a long season. This one here, there's a lot of content I'm gonna be pumping out for all this kind of stuff with the vehicles and everything. There's so much content available here now. It's incredible. This big thing here, this lags my computer. So huge. All right, let me go out and around. Around the observatory. This massive structure. cow. The goat. Oh, there's a facility, it looks like, over there too. Where's that? Over here. Oh, there's a train stop. Wow. Just this big barren map. It's like a whole nother continent. Crazy. What I should have done was put a bed in here so that way I don't have to drive at night. That's the other thing I forgot to do. Driving at night's kind of a pain. I think we're going the right way. Yeah. Hit the bridge. See what's over here. It's also really nice to not hear the disaster siren. Oh my goodness. You have no idea. after what? 2,000 hours of listening to that thing go off every 5 minutes. It is really nice to not have to listen to that thing while I'm it's a bit strange. Like, I'll admit it, I'm just kind of like, whoa, what's wrong with the game, right? Okay, so that's where the main separator is. That's where we bring all the ores. Must be over there by that. We will definitely be checking that out later. For now, I want to see. This is actually pretty far. No idea where we're going here. No idea. There's that facility there. I don't know if there. I wonder if there's fuel over there. And there's a town way over there, so that's the separator. And there's a town over there. Is that it? Oh, it looks like there's an airstrip here. Airstrip here somewhere. On the other side of that dirt mound over there. On the other side of this, there's another airport. Oh, I wonder if it'll be cheaper. Hey, doggo. It's getting dark. Yeah, I could probably go just a little bit. Let me say 50. I think 50 was our top speed on this one. All right, so if there's an airport there, that means there's probably going to be fuel there. So that'll be our... I'll get fuel. I don't know if we'll be able to refuel somewheres, but... Holy moly. Oh, yeah, look at that. There's two. There's a property there, and there's a property there. Okay, so that's the train yard. We'll go there first. We'll see if they, let's see, we'll just stick on this road and then take a left. And then we'll see if I can refuel at the airport. I'll get fuel there. We'll see if they share it, and then... I can still get fuel here. I know I can get fuel here, but it's covered in radiation. So I'd like to try this. See if I can get fuel there if I can. And that'll be another 10,000. Or I'll see what the fuel tank is at. If we're at still above 50%, which is a possibility. Oh, you have to be careful driving through the desert. There are some sharp angles here. There's the airfield over there. Okay. Yeah, if that's the case, if I'm still above 50%, then I won't record it, but I'll come back and I'll get fuel from over there. And then I'll see if I can get fuel from that other location as well. So as it looks right now, this is at least 10,000 more units of fuel. Oh, nice. Oh, this is a cool little boneyard. It's like out in the open. Ooh, just under 720 is our maximum. So 350 is our 50%. We are just under 50%. So probably what I'll do is the final couple hundred units I'll dump into the fuel tanks. Actually, I should do that now while it's still kind of has some reasonable pressure in it. Yeah, let's see. Why is it going backwards? It stopped. It stopped. And it's going backwards now. They really got to fix that. Well, I get 5 units of diesel. Oh, there's 1 liter. Yeah, holy cow, what's going on with these tanks, man? It's because they need to be pressurized at the same time, I think. So there just has to be a different way of setting up the system. That's silly, but you have to create negative pressure inside the tank or something. Yeah, look at it. This is the other reason why I dreaded doing another career, classic career, as I don't think fuel trading is even possible anymore with the way that they've changed how the tanks load and unload. Like, it's possible, but, you know, it's not really possible. All right, well, whatever. I'll just accept that at 50%. And then it's possible, but it's not possible. What I'm going to do is I'll drive over to the airport and see if I can put any more in the truck. So then when I saw that this expansion was only $6.99, I thought, hey, I can't go wrong for $6.99 on Steam. And then I see it has like 4 oil rigs. So I thought, okay, you know what? Now we'll see if this shares with the airport. I thought, you know what? Let's Because in the core game, you get one. They give you that offshore rig, and that's it. And I'm going to be quite honest, I was really disappointed in the amount of fuel that was in it. I thought there'd be like double. There should have at least been double the amount that I got. That's me. That's my personal opinion. And then after that, right, the only way to access oil is to get it from the ocean or buy oil and refine it. And as you saw, I went through that whole process. But now that they've changed the way that the tanks work with the pressure, which it's very confusing still to try and understand. I don't fully understand how it works. The gas is compressed inside it and whatever. So all the flow rates have changed. All the flow rates have changed for all the custom tanks and everything, right? And it's just, so the numbers that you were able to get before, I just don't feel that you're going to be able to come close to getting those numbers again. And that's why I just don't think it's not worth it. The fuel trading is not worth it. So if that's the case, if it's not worth it to trade fuel anymore, and, oh, look at that, it's a crate. And it's only worth it, let's say, to, do this, run missions. And that's the main way that we gather our, 9. There's a workbench over there, too. I don't see a crate, but anyways. And then what are we at here? 340. Yeah, I might have to get some more. Right, so then you need fuel. That's it. Once you have your fuel paid for, okay, yeah, it costs a little bit of an investment, about 100 grand per well. But on the flip side, look at all the money you could make running missions. Unlimited fuel, in theory. All the fuel that we're going to get out of that one, I mean, it depends on the amount of oil. It could have, it's all random, I assume, so it could be nothing in there. Like, maybe we get a poor, a poor shot at it. This is the front over here. Which could happen. I like how the sign says island for sale. All right, now I can test the capacity, which I haven't done. I just built it and was like, I just need something that can hold at least 5,000 liters. I don't know if I ever... Or are we going to make it? The 40, is this within 40 meters? Or 20? Is it 20 or is it 40 for the hoses? Oh, too short, really? Why you do this? Why you do this? All right. So what we're going to attempt to do is fill these up while there's still a lot of pressure in the lines. Let's see if we can get to 400 at least. It's compressing. I don't even know. Is that me moving or is that the truck moving? Let's pull in the truck. Really? Come on, guys. Like, how does this make any sense? You know what I mean? Right. So it's for these reasons why I wouldn't even bother fuel trading. All right, that's probably full there. 6,100 units. Oh, nice. Well, it's going fast now. 59. 360. And then it stops again. And then this one here is at 349. Let's see if we can get this one to 360. Yeah, like I say, I know there's all these there's carbon dioxide, oxygen, and nitrogen inside the tank. And as you add fluid, they have to compress. You know, so I know there's a bit of a process going on there, but I mean, I can't even pour a liter. Like, what is that? Like, a liter a minute we're getting out of this right now? A unit per, one full unit per minute? Can you imagine if you had 20,000 or 40,000 or 100,000 units trying to sell? Right? So thankfully I have a workaround for all of this. Thankfully. All right, well, I'm not going to worry about that. How much is left here? 3,800 units. All right, we might put that on ice and consider like in the very, very, very distant future coming back here. But we've got 6,000. So if we add that up, if I can make it back, that'll be 23,000 units of fuel. Which is pretty good. 23,000. That'll pretty much get us 100 feet of well. Don't know if we can do any better than that. Unless the only other is this here. At this train yard, maybe there's fuel at that train yard. That's the only way I'll be able to make it there and back and still have a decent chance. You know, I'll get about 4,000 liters out of that. That would put us at around 20. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna have to do. All right, so after this run, well, I still got to do that run. That's it. And then this road here, take a right and then a left. And that's it. I can just follow that. Is that the... No, straight across. Straight across. Now, I'm gonna have to do some tests on that. I think that's what they were getting at with the filters. Was that you can was with the different pressures, right? Pressures in the tank, which allow it to fill and unfill. Yep, this is it. We are on the long drive now. We'll see what happens when the tanks get really, really low on fuel. No, I don't have like a tow truck. I might have to make one. Oh, there's that big telescope. This was a hard drop here. Coming off of this bridge. Holy, did it ever make this truck jump? Yeah, usually they're not too bad, but that one was just... You know, I think if I had a suspension on here, I probably would have smashed the truck by now. With all these bumps. Oh, it's got blinking lights on it too. Where are we here? Oh, we're going this way. Cool. I'll drive right past that person who was stranded there. If he's still there, I'll. Where was he stranded? Yeah, right. Oh no, that was somebody else. There's a civilian that needs to be evacuated. Oh, okay, so this is. I see where I'm at. This is the little garage. Oh boy, we are almost there. We are almost there. Oh my goodness. Dogs, it's like, yeah, you can leave me at home next time. Well, probably what I'll do is this will probably be it for me for fuel. And I think we're just going to try and drill. We'll see how far down we got to go. See if we can make it. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. Just wondering if I should take one of those large engines off. I don't think I should. If I do anything, I'll limit the throttle. Is what I'll do. Right, because that was at full throttle, 100% throttle, and whatever the clutch speed was at. So that's our maximum. Our maximum fuel consumption was what, 2,200 units per rod, approximately. So if we dial that back, yes, it'll take a lot longer to drill, but we'll also save a lot on fuel. It's incredible. The fuel consumption at 100% versus the fuel consumption at 90% is like night and day. There's a huge difference in what the engines consume. And I know that because all my ships run at 100% or close to it. And that's why I always complain about the fuel costs because I'm maximizing. Oh, I still got one more. Holy, I still got all this to go. Oh man, I thought that was the final bridge. No, that was only bridge number 2. There's still one more to go. Oh boy. Yeah, so all my builds, I use maximum, as much fuel consumption as possible. Nothing's has been like dialed in, to the sweet zone, right? Where you're going slow and whatever. Yeah, forget about that. It's maximum fuel consumption. Because the speed also, the speed between 90% and 100%, as far as output from the engines go, is huge as well. Like 100% could be, I don't know, let's say 10 speed, and then 90% could be 7 speed, for example, or 8 speed. It's a big difference. Those 2 units. What a drive. What a drive. Stay on this road. Just more goats, doggy. Just more goats. Oh, I do like this truck. It's going to be interesting when we need heavy equipment and stuff. It's going to be exciting to make some bigger vehicles. That is a steep hill. Holy moly. That's the small engines, right? If we have medium engines, we had power for days. So I'm excited. I got those other trucks, right? As soon as I'm able to use them, we'll use the newer port services trucks that I got. But these are good, just starting vehicles. Yeah, I'm excited to create some mineral machines, some mineral mining machines and stuff. Oh boy. All right, finally, the final bridge. All right, and I just got to race there. Try not to run out of fuel just before I get there. If I don't have to consume anything from inside the tank, that would be fantastic. Nice. I feel like once I get through this, things are gonna fall into place. So I probably have enough fuel now that I could do a test drill, and see if it's gonna be enough. Well, we could at least do half of it or whatever, 3/4 of it, whatever we need. We could probably tap most of the well with the fuel that we have here now. So I think maybe the next video I put out is going to be that. It's going to be the drilling process. And that's going to be a multi videos. As you saw, it's really slow. That's all right. That's the game. I'm enjoying every bit of it. All right. Are you enjoying it, puppy? He's not a puppy anymore. It's a full-grown border collie. All right. Yeah, barking away. Look at that. We got 24,000 units. 24,000 units. We could almost. That's almost 12 rods. There, my man. All right. Ah. Run across here in the lag. Yeah, so this is going to do it for today's video. Just another driving for fuel video. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for the likes and the subscribes. I enjoy it. Leave your comments. Be sure to answer them to the best of my abilities. And yeah, every video we're getting a little bit closer and a little bit closer and a little bit closer. So I know for whatever reason I had a 27,000 target. There is one more source of fuel that we can check out right here. So maybe I'll do that and then we'll drill. I'm on the fence, but I'll decide later on. Thank you so much for watching. You guys have yourselves, guys and gals, have yourselves a wonderful, fantastic day. Bye-bye.